Okay guys, so we're back again here with a new video. This time it's on the one and only Mr. Coochie and longtime Spider Gang member, christdillinger. This won't be a full life story of christdillinger, but focusing more on the overall impact he was able to make recently in the underground, from features with some of the underground's best to selling $20 beat tags once a year. This is christdillinger and his search for the Holy Grail. Let's dive into it. Born on September 21st, which also happens to be my birthday for any of you that were wondering, christdillinger is a rapper and producer from Bridgeport, Connecticut, USA. He is a current member of the rap collective known as Spider Gang, which features artists like lildarkie, for example. Dillinger has been known to collaborate with other fellow underground artists like Keith Ape and even Space Ghost Perp. One of his very first songs ever uploaded was titled Put It On Coup. This was in the year 2018. It was not until 2 years later in 2020 that he would drop a self-titled mixtape, christdillinger the Mixtape. At this point, he was already getting hundreds of thousands of views on his music, along with his fellow rappers and producers he was working with. The hype of this mixtape brought forth his debut album released 1 year later in 2021. This yet again was a self-titled project, christdillinger. Released May 28th of 2021, this was a instant classic of course. I think the flow Dillinger uses here is so basic, but in a way only he delivers makes it so catchy. And that's why most of his songs are currently blowing up right now. On this 2021 album, he featured fan favorite fellow Spider Gang member lildarkie. He also had a song on there with MK Ultra. After this album gained a good amount of traction for the up and coming rapper, he decided to launch a brand new collab album with lildarkie the following year in 2022. This album here really guided their sales into the millions of streams with hit songs like Just a Little Bit Longer. The low tone and flow of this song is great, but don't worry, christdillinger can deliver much more than just this vibe. Check out the song She Got a Sugar Daddy, for example. This song was released as a collab with the one and only DJ Smokey, the Canadian underground legend. The two of these guys have been working together a lot lately, and with the style of both Dillinger's flows and the production from Smokey, I can't click on those songs fast enough whenever they drop new music. When I look back on this, I would have to say my favorite song recently from Dillinger is a song he did with lildarkie and my guy Puya. This was titled When I Die, released summer of 2023 on July 27th. It really does seem sometimes like christdillinger just suddenly appeared on the scene and started dropping bangers with some of the most talented rappers east of the Rockies. I think a part of his success is due to a mix of his great music that is without a doubt very unique compared to most of the stuff coming out lately. It's that mixed with his strange humor. Man, this guy is actually hilarious if you watch his interviews or lives. It comes off in a way like he's not trying to be funny. But with all this fame and all these great songs, I still feel as though christdillinger is still in the search for the Holy Grail. What do I mean by that exactly? Well, if you take a look at most, if not all of his most popular songs or albums, it appears as though he is missing that one song, that one solid track that is going to push him to 20, maybe 50 million streams as a solo track. You know, something like Cowbell Warrior from Sempra. Or just so all of you will understand, it would be like his Look at Me by X. This would be his very own Holy Grail, the one song Christ is still searching for, something that would set him well over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. With that being said, I do feel like this moment will be happening sooner than we can imagine. It could happen next week for all we know, but for now we can keep the hype train going for christdillinger and just wait for that perfect song to drop. Well, that's about all I wanted to speak about with this one. I just felt like someone should have made a video about how this rapper is rapidly growing and becoming a larger artist before our very own eyes. If you have any idea on another rapper you'd like to see on this channel or any video suggestions at all, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button. and I'll see you on the next dive.